So war is bad, no matter what. I mean, you better have a real good reason if you're going to start one. Like when US invaded Iraq, I mean, they had to do it. Those guys had weapons of mass destruction over there. Or so we thought. I mean, I guess the intel turned out to be bad on that one, huh? Oopsie. But hey, all those unnecessary lives that were lost are totally justified because mistakes happen, and at the end of the day, I mean, it's better safe than sorry, right? At least now we know for sure they don't have weapons of mass destruction. But Putin, now that guy is a problem. I mean, look at all the blood he has on his hands right now. There's plenty of news stories to prove it. Like Bernie here. This poor soul had it rough. Not only was he blown up by a landmine planted by Russian soldiers, but he was also executed by Taliban soldiers in 2021 out in Afghanistan. Talk about shitty luck, eh? Gets killed, resurrects, then gets killed again, all in the span of a couple years. What are the chances? Now this one really made me sad. A Ukrainian soldier saying goodbye to his crying wife. Heartbreaking. It is weird how it exactly mimics a scene from a movie made in 2017 though, right? Even the people look the same. Almost like that film predicted the future. Which is totally plausible. I mean, The Simpsons do it all the time. This one's definitely legit though. That poor girl. Oh, wait, no, you know what? Another movie, my bad. Alright, either way, that's besides the point. What I want to know is why we keep hearing about Putin targeting biolabs. What's that got to do with it? Okay, so the US does happen to have 26 different biolabs out in Ukraine, studying some of the world's most dangerous pathogens right on Russia's doorstep. Come to think of it, that might have something to do with why both Russia and China have previously asked the UN to look into the US's biological capabilities, and why Russia has openly accused the US of creating biological weapons. But it's not like another virus could be accidentally released, causing another pandemic, right? So what if Bill Gates has already said that it will happen again, as if it's some kind of predetermined thing? The same guy who makes billions from distributing vaccines around the world in an apparent effort to fight these outbreaks. Not to mention all the other elites and world leaders who are taking in some serious coin from our current health crisis, and who would once again benefit greatly from another, at the same time giving them good reason to invoke more authoritarian style measures, all in an effort to keep us safe, of course. But hey, no matter what, war isn't right. But at least the Ukrainian people have this courageous leader willing to stand on the front lines with them, right? Well, not really. I mean, this photo was actually taken back in 2021, so that never even happened. But it's not like he's acting or something. I mean, he is an actor slash comedian who just so happened to star in his own TV show where he played the president of Ukraine. But whatever. And I'm sure his ties to the World Economic Forum are totally coincidence. How could you not trust him when he admires people like Justin Trudeau, who we all know is a stand-up guy? Here's a tweet he made back in 2019 praising JT for inspiring him to join politics. Why wouldn't you want to put faith in a guy like that? It's not like he was helped into office due to being a worthy candidate willing to go along with the globalist agenda. It also happens to be backed by all the same people who are telling us to focus our attention on hating Putin. So what if the conflict in Russia has been going on for over a decade and over 14,000 people have been killed since it started? Now's the time to care, and there's nothing suspicious about that at all. I mean, there is absolutely no reason for any of us to even consider the fact that these people would ever deceive us for their own personal and political gain.